forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
And good evening to you. We are tracking some rain and thunderstorms across the area right now. But not everybody's getting in on the action. But if you're in Champaign, you actually are. We're seeing this line of showers and thunderstorms moving across the area here. And as we zoom in, you can see right along I-74, we're really starting to get some of that rain that stretches over into portions of Vermilion County towards Jamaica and Sidell. And then also down here into portions of Moultrie County, Sullivan, close to Arthur. And this, again, is all heading off here to the east. And so you're going to be getting in on some of this activity here before too long into portions of Douglas County. We are going to see temperatures down into the mid-60s to start out tomorrow. Partly cloudy. We'll talk about some incredible weather for the weekend when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
I've had some of the divots and holes in this highway pull the steering wheel right out of my hand.
Some say a well-traveled highway feels more like a beaten path. What frustrates them even more is how different it looks across county lines.
The siren, which is right outside our school, didn't actually sound.
But other sirens across Champaign did, and that has some near one school concerned.
They're waiting for their day in court, but the state says they still have their rights, especially when it comes to voting.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
It's hard on tires. It's hard on front end alignments. It's just hard on your vehicles, period.
This semi-truck driver says driving on one stretch of Route 47 is a pain because of poor road conditions. The potholes keep getting patched and worn down with no permanent solution in sight. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. A woman sent us video of how bad the route really is, asking if we could find out what, if anything, is going to be done about it. She noticed a major difference in the road's condition right as you cross between Champaign and Ford counties. People on social media chimed in as well, saying they've noticed it too. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is in our newsroom tonight. So Jennifer, are there any future plans to fix this?
Jessica, IDOT says today they had a crew out there to fill the ruts in the road, but they couldn't tell me if they plan to resurface that Ford County stretch of Route 47 anytime soon or when it was last done. Meanwhile, drivers feel let down and tired of putting up with it.
You hit just the wrong rut and pothole on these roads, it'll pull the steering wheel out of your hand.
As a semi-truck driver, Donna Cathy gets irritated when the main road she drives on feels dangerous.
It's a minefield. It's an obstacle course. You don't know if you're going to go left or right because you're going to miss the next big hole before you drop off in it.
She's talking about Route 47 at the line that separates Champaign and Ford counties. While driving here, something caught her eye. On the Champaign side, the road is noticeably smoother. On the Ford County side, cracks, ruts, and potholes cover both north and southbound lanes.
Just gets notably worse. I have put a set of tires, had the front end aligned, tie rod ends inner and outer.
IDOT engineers I talked to couldn't explain the reason why there's such a clear-cut contrast between the condition of the two sides of the road. They've done temporary patch-ups here and there, but Cathy says it's not good enough.
Every crack, every crevice, every time they put tar down, every time they put gravel down, it pops up out of there and it feels like you're driving on what I consider a washboard.
She's asked IDOT and local government representatives about the problem, but says they've never given her a straight answer for when the road will be repaved. Route 47 is well traveled by many drivers daily. Cathy views the condition as a safety risk.
It's just a dangerous highway, and something needs to be done before somebody gets hurt.
Tomorrow, IDOT will start repaving Route 47 from the Champaign County line south to Highway 136. The construction will not extend into the Ford County side. In the newsroom, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Interesting. All right, Jennifer, thank you.
One school district says it's working on issues with bus routes after a student seemingly disappeared for more than 2 hours. Amanda Cover's son is a first grader at Middleton Prairie Elementary in Mahomet. She says he didn't make it home one day an hour after getting on the bus. She called the district and then police. Authorities first brought the wrong boy to her doorstep. Minutes later, the principal found out which bus her son was on, and he was returned to her. But she says this was an extremely terrifying situation.
If he was let off somewhere else, he would have no resources and no way to know his way around. And we don't leave devices with them for tracking and things like that. I was beside myself with panic and fear.
The district admits it has had complaints from families and says software issues are behind the problems with bus routes. Speaking of schools, the governor vetoed a bill that would have expelled students who bring a BB gun or paintball gun to school. Republican Senator Chapin Rose sponsored the measure. He said it was based off of a real incident that happened at a school in Mount Zion. The governor said he appreciated the lawmakers' effort, but says schools already have tools to discipline students who bring weapons to school, adding, quote, too many students are derailed during their academic careers and entangled in the school to prison pipeline.
Dick's Sporting Goods is considering ending gun sales altogether. The company's latest quarterly results will be out tomorrow, and that's when executives are expected to announce their decision. Dick's started testing the idea by ending its hunting business at 125 stores earlier this year, while keeping sales going in the remaining 600, including the Champaign location. This possible decision is drawing some mixed responses.
I feel like it's a good idea to take them away just because of all the gun issues that have been happening. I don't know if it would make a difference or not.
I truly believe if we lose our Second Amendment, we lose our First Amendment. And that's kind of where it starts, is by retailers taking away our right to own firearms.
Dick's stopped selling assault-style rifles after the Parkland shooting in 2018, as well as high-capacity magazines. New for you tonight, you'll now be able to punch a ballot from behind bars. People who are in jail awaiting trial will be able to vote in the next election in Illinois. Governor Pritzker signed the new voting rights expansion into law today. Now, the Department of Corrections and county jails will have to provide people in custody with voter registration forms and information about how they can vote.
We're making sure that 20,000 people detained pre-trial each year don't miss out on the opportunity to have their voices heard. That means, for example, that we're going to be putting a polling place in the Cook County Jail for detainees who are eligible to vote, and a vote-by-mail program in every other county all across the state of Illinois. It's 102 counties.
The law also assigns nonpartisan poll watchers to each division inside the jail where people are voting in person. This new law takes effect immediately.
Leaders in Danville hope a new hospital campus will bring life to the city's downtown. Danville has two Carl locations, one on North Vermilion and the other on West Fairchild. Representatives with Carl announced today they want to consolidate the two and create a new campus between Logan and Gilbert Street. Could cost around $50 million. That proposed location is in an area with a lot of homes and businesses. City leaders say Carl's working with them on a relocation process. Hospital leaders say there will not be any jobs eliminated through the consolidation and hope it will create more.
We're going to have a brand new development in what was a struggling neighborhood, so the assessed valuation, and meaning our property tax revenue will come in. Additional revenue means that we can ask for less from our citizens, or at least not ask for more. The new jobs are going to be fantastic.
City leaders want to reassure people the Vermilion County Museum on North Gilbert and Leon's Diner will stay. We spoke to a business owner who said they've been talking to the city about relocating. They aren't happy about it, but they are interested in finding out how much money they'll be offered.
We have something you'll feel good about tonight. How firefighters are making sure their brother isn't alone in his fight against cancer.
Plus, there wasn't a threat of tornadoes when storm sirens sounded earlier this week. Why some are worried about one that didn't go off.
And later, he was officially named Illinois' quarterback yesterday. What the player in that position had to say today when we caught up with him.